Hello Aries, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. My fire family, how are you? Thank you so much for showing up here. I appreciate every time that you do. So if you're my ride or die, thank you so much for doing that. If you are brand new off the press, brand new Aries, never been here before, I hope you'll say so in the comments. We kind of like to know what's going on around here, the people that are in the comments. Not everybody is, but a lot of us are getting to know each other in the comments, and I like to be there as well. And thank you for your thumbs up if you wish to see this tribe grow. Thanks for doing that. Here we go. Aquarius. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. Aries. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aries. Tell me about Aries, please. Tell me about Aries. Oh, interesting. That card came up in Taurus's reading in the same spot. So we have emotional withdrawal. It feels like there is something here that you had to pull away from in order to get a better perspective. You can see somebody here is sort of in prayer or in meditation, and it feels like they're having to pull away emotionally from you or from your friend group here. We've got rejoice in celebration. Somebody here is withdrawn. And there is something coming up here that is going to cause, Three of Cups kind of energy, a reunion, rejoicing, celebration. And it feels as though you have pulled away from somebody, but it feels as though it's about to get better, I want to say. That somebody may reach out to you and ask you to go out or ask you to come out to a social function. Maybe you're feeling a little more social these days, Taurus. We do have harmony. Look at that. That's the Lovers. I'm just saying that is the Lovers. So it feels like there is somebody who has been withdrawn. It could be you. It could be someone else in the past, Aries. And it feels like with rejoice and celebration that we're looking at some type of reunion here. So the 6 is card number 6 is harmony, and it does feel like it is some sort of a soulmate reunion. It feels whether it's soulmate friends or soulmate lovers, you'll know that better than I will, but it feels like it comes from at a time, like it comes just on the heels of somebody who's been withdrawn for a really long time, emotionally withdrawn from you. We have choose wisely. That's interesting. And then a disruption. We have the Tower. So this person, when they come back into your life here, they are going to cause disruption. There is a Tower here, and we do have choose wisely, which is card number 7. I feel like you need to make sure that you're clear when you choose, because this finger here, this hand, is pointing at the sun, the reflection of the sun. We've got two birds here, so it feels like there is a decision that you'll have to make, possibly between two, Aries, possibly between two. This is going to cause a disruption here. You're going to have to make a big decision. The Universe card is here, which is Judgment. And Judgment is a decision that is going to rock your world. When the Tower and Judgment come up together, it's a major shakedown. It's a major revelation here that you're having that is going to change the trajectory of your life, Aries. This is huge. Huge energy. You're going to have to make a choice. Choose wisely. And you'll have to make a choice through clarity and through the sun and between two people, possibly. It may lead to some sort of emotional loss. Yikes. Didn't expect all that, Aries. What the heck? What the heck? All right, let's get some tarot. Let's find out what tarot wants to tell us. Tell me about Aries, please. What else do we need to know about Aries for the week ahead, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about emotional withdrawal. Why are we doing this whole emotional withdrawal? Somebody is withdrawing emotionally or has been in the past energy. Yeah, somebody did move on. I do believe we're looking at past energy here. So it does feel like this person pulled away or withdrew themselves in the past. The 6 of Swords is also pointed toward the past. It feels like somebody moved on. It's like, I'm out of here. I pulled away my energy, and then I'm out of here. I gotta get away from the chaos and go to the calm. It feels like I need to get away from something that's in the past here. I can't deal with this energy anymore. I don't know if that's you or someone else. Take it as it resonates. Let's keep drawing cards here. We have rejoice and celebration. What's coming up is the King of Wands. There you are, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy. So what I do feel is that after we moved on, it does feel like there is going to be some sort of a reunion here with you and someone else. We detached from each other. We took our lessons and we detached from each other emotionally. But in the present moment next week, like in the middle of the week, I feel is it feels like you are stepping forward, that you're going to feel inspired to step forward, to reach out to somebody, to talk with somebody here. Tell me why harmony is here. Tell me why the Lovers is here. Tell me about Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We do have the Page of Pentacles. It feels like this is a connection through time, I want to say. It feels like this is a connection that has always been. It's been there forever. And when the Page of Pentacles comes up, you know it's forever. It's been slow moving, but it feels like, I want to say that it's not just in this life. It feels like we've been trying to come together for a long time, almost like through lifetimes. For some of you, it could just mean that you have a long nostalgic history with this person. But for others of you, I feel like it's like you've been following each other time after time, life after life. And you're joined. There's no way that you're not. It's like you've been joined in every life. Something has been taking its time. What do we got at the bottom of the deck? Ooh, Ten of Swords. Okay, so there was some sort of an ending here, possibly. We do have the Chariot under that. Somebody was not showing their feelings on the surface, and so someone else raced off. Like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm going to go find my own victory, and I'm just going to close this door. These two cards are going to be, not for the week ahead, but a little bit further than that. Let's find out what those energies are. Pull some Sign of the Times Oracle. We've got stars, divine guidance. That it does feel like that here. That it's like you two are being divinely guided to each other. And it's not like anything you can control. I feel like it's the universe doing this because it's divine guidance, right? We do have card number 33, and that indicates growth, right? Threes are growth and new. It feels like with the star present here, it's like wish fulfillment, divine guidance, but the threes are telling me 3 and 3 is 6, which tells me reciprocity. It also tells me that it's time for you to refocus. Refocus yourself and figure out what it is that you really want. The threes for me are also past, present, future. So it feels like whatever was in the past, you're pulling into the present, so hopefully it will follow you into the future. That's what it feels like here. And we do have card number 35. It's a relationship. It is. And for some of you, you could have tied the knot. So whether that's in this life or other lives, it feels like you two are entangled with each other. And card number 35 is an 8. So it feels like we really worked really hard on it, or we need to work really hard on this divine guidance. It does feel like two people are coming together, possibly from across the globe, possibly from across the world. It says possibility, globe. So it could be from anywhere in the world, really. Card number 31 is a 4. It feels like somebody here does want stability in this relationship. Now, this harmony card, this soulmate, this deep soul connection here, I feel like it could be a friend, it could be a family member. Take it as it resonates. It doesn't always have to be with love. We do here have the Empress in reverse. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. And we do have the Two of Swords. Look, I feel like somebody withdrew their energy from this connection because they didn't see your worth, or they didn't feel like this was an abundant enough connection to be able to to hold on to. It feels like somebody here did not see your worth. Like the Empress is in the reverse here, and we do have the Two of Swords. They couldn't make a decision. They didn't want to make a decision, and they definitely didn't see your worth. But I feel like with the Empress in the reverse that somebody's eyes could have been covered. Maybe they were with an Empress in reverse. You know, take it as it resonates here. It is a general reading. But it does feel like somebody moved on because they couldn't see your worth. Now, maybe you weren't showing it on the surface. Maybe you weren't an Empress back then. But they saw you as beautiful on the outside, beautiful on the inside, but someone who is not living up to their potential. Someone who had a huge potential, but was not ready to reach out for it. Maybe that could have been you in the past, or maybe it was someone else. But it does feel like, Aries, that you possibly didn't see someone's value, someone's abundance. Maybe you were attracted to them, but didn't feel as though anything would work. And so it feels like, you know, there was a point at which you had to decide what to do. Am I going to invest here, or am I going to move on? I think you moved on because the Six of Swords is here. We do have the 6 and the 2, which is 8. So it tells me it was a really hard decision, that you weren't really sure what to do, but you did pull back your energy here, or maybe someone pulled their energy back from you, and you didn't see their value, or they didn't see yours. And that was the reason why we moved on here. So that's very interesting, because it feels like it ended up being a block to your abundance. It feels like this coupling here is your abundance, but I don't think you saw it. And so that's the truth, right? So I just want to point out to you here that you can be sitting in your abundance at this very moment, in the house you manifested, the car you manifested, in the relationship you manifested, but you don't see it because you're in FOMO. You're fear of missing out. You keep looking too far into the future, and you're not looking into the present moment. Tell me about the King of Wands and this rejoice and celebration, because it does feel like you're celebrating something here. What is it? We do have the Queen of Wands. You are celebrating a soulmate. Isn't that interesting? It does feel like you're about to reach out to someone, or someone's going to reach out to you. I mean, it's a general reading. Take it as it resonates, right? You can flip-flop it. If it doesn't work for you, just don't try and make it fit. We do have the Hierophant here. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. What? Aries. This is going to be quite a week for you next week. This is in the middle of the week here. And for those of you who are identifying with this reading, it does feel like you are about to marry your soulmate, or that you have learned a lesson about soulmates. So for some of you, maybe you've decided to take your relationship to the next level with your soulmate, and that's what the celebration is. Maybe you announce an engagement, or you announce you're going to get married, or whatever it is. And it feels like it's the most beneficial time to do that, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. So if you are planning to propose to somebody, or you are planning to have an engagement party, to announce it, or whatever, now is the best time to do that. The Wheel of Fortune is here, and it is a time of influx. Things are in flux and in change for you, Aries. It does feel like for some of you, this could be a lesson that you're learning about soulmates. So if this is not about engagement or marriage, or that's the reason why you're celebrating, for others of you, when the Hierophant shows up for me, it's a lesson learned and a realization that you're being held to a higher standard than everyone else around you. It feels like it's that you are a traditional person on a fixed path, but I want to say that maybe you didn't have a testimony of soulmates. And so this might be the celebration that some of you are going through. You're realizing that you have a soulmate, and it may not be the person that you're with, if you're with anyone at all. So we do have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and the Wheel of Fortune is here as abundance. Everything is about to go in the right direction. You've been manifesting this, and this wheel can also be that somebody's coming back, or maybe you're going back around. It can be about reconciliation as well. So take it as it resonates for you. We do have the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck that indicates that some of you are single right now, but you may not be single for much longer. Tell me about this Knight of Coins and harmony, or the Lovers here. What's going on here? It feels like we've been moving really slowly towards this harmony, coming back together again after possibly a harsh time that somebody, you know, pointed their finger in your face and said, you are wrong. And maybe it was something that we couldn't reconcile, right? The Five of Swords is like, it's maybe like you won the argument, but at what cost? Or they won the argument, but at what cost? Because it feels like there's two people here who had been in separation or still might be in separation. There's the Eight of Wands. Things are about to move forward quickly, and I feel like it's going to include some sort of communication. So you're reaching out to someone, Aries, or they're reaching out to you. It does feel as though that it feels like it was too high a cost now that you go over it. With the Knight of Coins, it's slowly going over the details, trying to be patient, looking over the situation. And maybe you've had a realization that maybe, you know, I'm seeing the sun here in the midst of all of this, right? It feels like a realization of that maybe I should have been more patient. Maybe instead of turning around the other way because I didn't feel like I saw someone in their glory, right? It feels like you didn't see someone's abundance. It feels like you're going to get a second chance to do that here for some of you. There it is, the Two of Cups. Look, I can't write this shit. Aries, I can't write it. Look at that. Okay. So I really do think that if you are planning, it feels like somebody here has had a realization about what a soulmate is. And if you've had that realization, you might be the one who's decided to go back around to someone else and see if you can create some harmony where there was once a little bit of strife. It feels like a lot of time has passed since this argument, this strife, whatever it was that you felt that you won at any cost. It feels like with this Eight of Wands energy that is communication, and that you do want to have harmony with this person because it's a realization that they are your soulmate and you do want to get together or offer them, can I come take you out? Will you meet me somewhere? Something like that. That's what it feels like here. So I think all of this is going down under divine guidance, right? And it feels like, well, this is the week ahead, that this is a little bit further to that you do have some sort of an entanglement with this person. You're in their life, they're in your life, whether you're speaking to them or not. And it is time for all of this to heal. That's what it feels like, that we have been standing our ground against each other. We've been in our own corners of the boxing ring, sort of eyeing each other up from a distance and not really saying anything. It feels like we need to drop our wands here in order to be able to heal this with the Star. We do have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like this may not heal itself in the week ahead, but I feel like a little bit further to that, maybe in the third week of February, it feels like that there might be a Knight of Wands energy, which is speeding things up significantly, which is also right in line with the Eight of Wands. So we do have 8 wands here, right? 8 wands is here, and we have 7, and then we have 1 in the hand of the Knight, which is going really fast. So it does feel like things pick up a little bit in the week ahead, but after that, things are going blazing fast. We do have Justice, but it does so in balance. I feel like there's a balanced relationship coming up here. I feel like it's coming up super quick. I want to say that because it's coming at you super quick, I feel like you must know that this is karmic balance. This is like some karma's being released, and you two have worked on your karma separately, and now you're coming back together again. You could be dealing with Taurus or Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got Taurus here, and Libra here. We've got the King of Pentacles. We have there we go. We've got the King of Pentacles, and we've got the 7 of Swords in the reverse with the 10 of Swords. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna bring it to the surface. We're gonna talk about why everything ended. Why was it so painful? And I feel like what you really want to gain is stability. I think that's also what's coming to the surface. We need to be a little more secure with each other, stable, down to earth. Somebody here really wants to settle down into a relationship, right? They want to tie the knot. And so whether you're the person who is going to announce your engagement, which I think is separate from the person who is going to meet up with, who's had a realization or now has a testimony of a soulmate, now you're going to go pursue that soulmate. I feel like it's relationship related, this reading here. I'm just going to leave that right there. It feels like you have some stability coming. And if you want to talk about stability or having some settling down with this person, I feel like they're going to be willing to talk to you about it. We do have the 6 of Coins. That tells me they're willing to give you reciprocity, Aries. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for watching, Aries. I hope that you will leave me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for being in the comments. I'm gone for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.